One more video, just because I know that this is going to be the best Christmas gift this guy could ask for, and that's Jair. We're going to talk about how did Jair get to be 3-11. Now, I'm not one to talk. His record was worse than mine, but my team's way worse than his. But let's look at his team and what he may or may not have done wrong, or just not what he did wrong, but the error of his ways for his squad. First, let's go round by round, right? Well, first of all, he only put up 1,220 points. That's not good. That's not good. Barkley, all right, so his first round pick, third overall pick, Saquon Barkley, 33rd ranked running back. Miles Sanders in the second round, 37th ranked running back, drafted him 17th overall. And then James Robinson's been pretty much right where he would draft him. He's 17th running back on the season, drafted him 19th overall. And yeah, actually, one of his best picks was A.J. Dillon in the ninth round. He's the 23rd ranked running back. Solid pick there, and that's helped him for sure. But what's been his issue? His wide receivers. He took Julio Jones as his number one wide receiver. It's like 97th on the year. He took Jerry Jeudy in the sixth round. That was in the fourth round. Right? Jerry Jeudy is his second receiver. He's been the 93rd ranked receiver. So his fourth and sixth round picks, his top two receivers have been 93 and 97. Some other teams like the Debos of the world or the Brandon Cooks, some of these late wide receivers, Jalen Waddle, right, have been serviceable and really good. That wasn't the case with Jair. Chenault bust, Henry Ruggs bust, Jalen Rieger bust, Brian Edwards bust. Like, he's had no receivers, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. And then, you draft a QB early. Lamar is the fifth QB off the board. He's only the 12th ranked QB, and he's been missing time here. He was doing solid, but you draft him there hoping like he could be the number one QB, right? So just looking up and down his team, even his tight end, he waited on tight end because he was grabbing, running backs and receivers early, trying to gain that depth. Gets Evan Ingram in the 11th round, and he's done nothing. 23rd ranked tight end there, so not even finding a guy like Freiermuth or something, something crazy there late that would get him some concept. Dalton Schultz, right? Those types of players. So unfortunately, that was the demise of Jerry. When we look at the guys that were around him, right? Alvin Kamara drafted right after Derrick Henry, who obviously has been injured. Even Zeke, we just talked about him. Jonathan Taylor, Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb, all those guys. Taking Barkley as the third overall pick was hashtag ballsy, and a hashtag didn't work. Miles Sanders not a bad pick. I mean, the guy's been coming on as of late for sure. James Robinson, like I said, a good pick. But when we look at where he ended up taking Julio Jones, people around there, Adam Thielen was drafted right afterwards. You got Robbie Anderson, Odell Beckham, T. Higgins, Juju, Ayuk, Galladay, right? So, like, none of these guys, I mean, Ayuk's been okay now, but remember at the beginning of the season, he was garbage. T. Higgins has been solid, but who was he going to take in place of Julio? Like, there's really not like a lot of guys that were drafted there, right? Then you got Sutton, Jamar Chase from Mike P. Took him in the the sixth round, so that could have been but shoot, how are you going to know? I mean, I don't know. In any case, Jair, sorry, you hit some snags and you hit some unlucky breaks, and none of those receivers worked out. Blame Urban Meyer for Chenault. I mean, maybe it was your fault for drafting two Jaguars. I don't know. But I hope you have a good Christmas, sir. And I know you're going to come back next year looking fire on all cylinders and try to get back in the playoffs and back to a championship game. All right. Later, sir.